Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Centenary Shield, which brings us to Belfast in Northern Ireland. We are at Blanchflower Park, home of Northern Ireland Football League Championship side Harland and Wolf Welders, which has allowed Wales to clear their lines in the first instance at least, but they're back defending again. Brilliant give and go. McStravic's pass, Tosh pulling it back behind the striker, and narrowly wide it goes from Donald Scullion. Well, it was a wonderfully worked move, wasn't it? And he wasn't too far off from finding the bottom corner.
Yeah, it was a brilliant play from Northern Ireland again, and as I said a minute ago, that it seems to be down this right hand side that Wales are struggling a bit, and Northern Ireland are just overloading them, and it was great play from McStravic. He's a very tidy player on the ball, and just think there that Tosh probably could have taken a better first touch on the initial cross, but certainly good play from Northern Ireland, and if they can keep getting into those positions, it'll only be a matter of time before they can score.
Made his debut for Pennybont in December, so has had a taste of senior football. Wales defending now. Tosh is in acres of space, pulled back perilously there as goalkeeper and defender nearly collide. Just one of a number of danger men that Lloyd Williams side possess. They haven't really been able to show their attacking strength yet, though. Northern Ireland have limited the visitors in terms of meaningful opportunities. Will that change here? Tosh sends it away. McFeely beaten to the ball. Great build up. Room for the shot. Haig winding up and driving it low. No pairs of shorts around the ground apart from those on the pitch. McKay. Fantastic ball inside. Wonderful vision of McFeely. Breaks the deadlock to send Northern Ireland in front. It's a fine pass to carve open Wales, and McFeely spun and struck, much to the delight of the home team.
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal for Northern Ireland. I think they've got a lot of their joy down this left hand side, and McKay does well. He's patient and he comes inside, and I'm going to give him the credit that it wasn't a shot. It was he was trying to probably cross it in, and McFeely does really well to spin his man and make the finish. But I think Wales will be disappointed, just as I'd said about Northern Ireland defending too deep. I think they've defended the box too deep and they've left McFeely free, and I think it's actually the left back trying to pick him up, and he finishes well, but as at this level you just can't leave your man free and defend so deeply or you'll be punished.
Northern Ireland 1, Wales 0, and it's high fives and hugs for the Northern Ireland players.
I think when Wales reflect on the goal, they'll be wondering where their two centre backs were, because it ended up being the left back trying to come across and cover, and when crosses are coming into your box, it's the man you need to mark, not the space.
Well, he worked so hard to keep that in there, Millen, but he might regret doing so in a minute. Wales trying to fire back instantaneously, and Northern Ireland through Kelly make a crucial block. It's always good to keep showing your toes when you're given a team sheet with a player that isn't on it, who's introduced as a substitute, but that's how quickly we work here anyway. We've been able to identify him. So another young Cliftonville prospect on the pitch. Pass working through his Wheels, who have just got off the hook at one end now, trying to do something special at the other, and I tell you what, they so nearly did, but that is remarkable by Brown, stretching a big paw out to push it over the bar. And Gwaine Dafford, he thought he was guaranteed a goal there.
We were right behind that, and that was an exceptional finish. Again, comes from probably
Montgomery on the corner. Wales can only clear as far as the edge of their box. Montgomery with a chance to get it in, the Linfield Academy player. Scullion didn't have the power. It's ricocheting around, and is it going to be a penalty? It is. It looked a stonewall decision for the referee, and Northern Ireland now have a big chance to kill the contest.
Yeah, it was a good delivery again from Northern Ireland. Wales didn't deal with it well. I think it was Aidan Kelly who was about to score, and he was did well to get his body in front and get poor probably challenge from the Welsh defender. We'll just see it back here, but
Dolman it was that made the challenge, and you're right, Kelly was preparing to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So Aaron Whiteman, who scored against Scotland, has his penalty saved, not guessing the right way. Bouncing around, but the ball belted away. Wales will get it back again. Well, so they thought. Whiteman, blistering pace. Wales have been ripped open. Whiteman can't find a spot. Well, he did all the hard work. It was extraordinary from him to rob Wales of the ball, to tear through them, but he just couldn't find that corner.
I mean, I was up at 3 o'clock this morning trying to do university work, so I know what it feels like. That's my excuse if the commentary wasn't good tonight. But no, it's difficult, and obviously some of the lads, probably had to miss a couple of days school last week. But I think it's you have to have a lot of self-discipline. And
we'll just break off that to see if Wales can find a way back, and it's another wonderful save from Brown. I mean, his highlight reel alone is going to be something else. Morris, the latest player to be denied.
Yeah, superb save from Brown, and really, for all the domination that Northern Ireland have had, the chances that Wales have had in Brown has really helped make sure that they've...
On defensive duties here is Wales send it in with menace. The keeper again reacting quickly, and if they don't score tonight, they will wonder how they haven't scored tonight, because they have had their moments, but somehow Brown has the answers.
Yeah, well, this comes back to when you need to take score the penalty and get the third goal, because Wales are putting on the pressure, and it's a great save from Brown again. And I think this is where another one of my bugbears is when subs come on, they're not really sure who they're marking.
Oh, it's a brilliant ball, and there's the goal that does put the icing on the cake. Donald Scullion applying the finishing touch. Whiteman's delivery was pulled back, and it was a simple finish, but he still had to make it. Northern Ireland 3, Wales 0.
Yeah, Whiteman wasn't sure whether to put the ball in or not, but it was a superb delivery, and I think Montgomery did really well to pull it back, and Scullion was in the right position, and talked about making those runs. The third man run into the box is so often not tracked, and I think Scullion, probably one of the players that went under our radar a bit, but I think he's had a really good game. And when Kelly and McCart have won the headers, he's been the one picking up the second balls and won a lot of good physical tackles, and the goal is welcome reward for his performance, and a perfect night all round for Northern Ireland, but it certainly hasn't been a comfortable 3-0 win.
Wales sleeping at the post somewhat there. Montgomery wasn't bright thinking from him to put it back into that dangerous area, and Scullion nodding it in. The last contribution of the game, the last meaningful one anyway, as the full-time whistle sounds. Northern Ireland responding in style after last week's disappointment in Scotland with a thumping 3-0 win over Wales, who had their chances, who made Northern Ireland's goalkeeper work very hard at times, but in the end it's a glossy scoreline, and more importantly for Frankie Wilson, it's 3 points on the board. They're off the mark.